Buddy, today is a rainy, miserable, nothing to do movie day. So we thought today we would just do a
story time
about how we met.
Yep.
So Lennon, you can start the conversation if you'd like.
Okay, so let's see. We went to school. Okay, I moved to a new elementary school in 5th grade. And so did you, didn't you?
Yes.
So that's technically how we met. So we met in 5th grade, but we were never friends. Like we knew each other, but we were never hung out or anything.
I don't even think we met each other in 6th grade. We had just went to the same school in 6th grade. Then in middle school, I became really good friends with her best friend.
My best friend Elizabeth, who she's
and so we would walk home in like the same direction together, and London would walk with Elizabeth, and I thought London was just this weird girl that didn't talk. And so they would just walk, and then they would end up, but like I would never even say hi to her because she was so weird. And
you're so mean.
And then so that happened, and
why was I so weird?
It doesn't matter. Middle school went by.
Why was I so weird?
You didn't talk. You didn't say anything in the conversations. You were just walking.
Because Nick was a hoodlum punk.
I wasn't. That was pretty.
I didn't think very highly of him. I knew the rumors that were spread about Nick.
Because I was super cool, and.
No, okay. So yes, we would talk. We would all we were friends through association. Like, you know what I mean? Like we would talk with like Elizabeth. It's not like I would just stand there awkwardly.
Okay.
Maybe. Would I? I don't think I would.
I don't know. Anyways, so okay, middle school passed, and then high school hit, and she and
he was still really good friends with Elizabeth.
Yeah, but how did we?
And we started hanging out more, I would say. We definitely started like doing more stuff together. Like we were actually becoming more friends.
We started doing like group things through like other friends. Like my friends would invite me to this place, which her friends invited her to that place.
Yeah, so we were like, but we still were not very good friends. And then okay guys, so there was a birthday party at a park. It was for our friend's birthday party. So we all went, me and Elizabeth went together, Nick was already there.
This was actually one of our first like
this was like the first time we like actually
talked.
We're like
met.
Yeah, we're like hanging out. And then so we went to the birthday party, it was fun, whatever, and then we were all gonna go hang out, and Nick had just gotten his license, so he was gonna drive us. So we were all gonna go hang out somewhere. So Nick's like, okay, like I'll pull my car up and we'll leave. So he pulls up his car. It's a Malibu. So an old 06. Well, I don't know. Maybe it does because yes, it is important. So anyway, so he pulls up. The car is on, right? The car is on. He gets out of the car, talking to us. We're like, okay, let's go. Goes to go back in the car. It's locked. His car is on, running, and he's locked out of the car, and it's running. So
just so you guys know, like I don't like when my car's on and I have to get out of my car, I always roll the window down just in case like the freaking car locks. I have to get back in
this time.
But I always now ever since that time
I always
do that now.
Oh my god, you guys, it was the funniest thing ever because we weren't even that good of friends, and Nick was just like so embarrassed. He had just gotten his license. He didn't have a spare set of keys. He was terrified to call his dad. He's like, oh my god, like I just got my license. What did I do? Oh my god. So me and Elizabeth were just dying. We were giving him so much crap. We were laughing so hard.
So they waited with me, and then yeah, my dad came. AAA came.
No, you know what's actually really fun? No, your dad did it with a hanger.
No, but AAA ended up coming.
Oh, after we left. So anyway, so he calls his dad. His dad shows up. I remember this. He goes, oh, so which one of those 2 girls is your girlfriend?
Like none of them.
Swear to God, it was just so funny. And now look at us now. So
then that happened, and then like I said, we started hanging on like group things.
No, so like after that though, I'm pretty sure I Facebook messaged, because we didn't even have each other's numbers. So I Facebook messaged him and I was like, hey, did everything turn out okay? Like, did you get in your car or whatever? She's like, oh yeah, maybe you should give me your number and like we could like hang out sometime. That's not true.
I was like, oh.
Okay, don't lie. That's not true. And then I'm pretty sure you asked for my number or something.
Think so.
I don't know. So, and then so it was not like because we liked each other. It was like, oh, give me your numbers, whatever. So we have to Facebook message or something like that. And that was pretty. So that was when we like became friends.
That was like the first meet and like talk and like.
Well, like I said, then we got each other's numbers. So then we were like, oh hey, I'm having friends over, come over. It was more like that. Yeah. So we were actually better friends.
Then I like hung out with her outside of school, and I realized that she's like a lot of fun.
Oh wait, no, okay, well, okay, you're just giving an overview. Then there's another story to tell. The Go-karting. So I was having
that was before.
no.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I was having a group of friends come over. We're gonna go to MB2, which is like a go-kart race thing. And so everyone was meeting at my house. So I just remember this, that Nick walks down the street, or walks down my driveway with like his hat on backwards and everything. And I was like, oh my God, he looks like such a freaking, I don't even know what
cool.
And then he just walked straight up to my dad, because he had never met my family. He goes, hey, like oh crap, wait, how does this go? You're like, I'm Nick Cabrera or something. No, how did that work?
I don't know what she's trying to talk about.
Yes, you do. You walk up and you were like, hey, I'm Nick. He was like, Nick Cabrera or something?
Oh,
and you were like,
no, so that's not what happened.
He needs to tell us, because I don't know it for sure.
Exactly.
Don't be mean. Go.
So I said hi and then whatever, and then I went inside the house and I said hi to her mom first, and then I went inside the house and I saw her dad and I was like, oh, hi, I'm Nick. And he's like, oh yeah, Nick Cabrera, I like heard about you. I was like, wait, what? I was like, how do you know my last name? I was all creeped out at first. I was like, Lennon, how the heck does your dad know my last name? But basically, I think Lennon was just talking about me all the time because I was so
I don't remember. How did you know your last name? I don't even know.
I don't know. But that was that. Then we went go-karting with our friends and I like hung out with London that whole time.
And we were just like, we totally hit it off. We had a blast.
And I like told her, like, I was like, oh, I like didn't know you were this much fun. Like, you're so weird at school. Like, basically is what I said.
He literally was just like, I didn't know you were so fun outside of school. Like, you're such a different person.
Because she's weird. That's because she's weird at school.
I'm a really good student. I've gotten straight A's. Like, I'm a really good student. So like in class, I don't really talk. I listen. I'm a good student. So Nick just like, and Nick's not. Nick was not a good student. Let's keep that clear. Make that clear.
I will confirm that. But
so anyway,
that happened, and then we just started texting more and hanging out.
And then that following, so that was over summer, and then the following year of high school, we ended up having 2 classes together, and
we hung out a lot.
So we were together all the time,
walking from like class to class together.
And there was one, no, you guys, oh my gosh, everybody thought we were together because we had 3rd and 4th period, so we'd have snack. Then we'd go from snack to class together. So whatever we were doing, he'd find me at snack or recess, whatever, and he'd come up to me and be like, Madame, do it. You'd be like,
I'd go like this, and she'd like...
He'd be like, Madame, and we'd walk to class like this. But we were totally friends, but little did I know he had actually started liking me.
And so we would do that for like at least a month. Nah, probably a little less.
A long time, and everybody thought we were together. Like, you and Nick, I was like, no, like, what? And then, like,
and then we hung out one night, and we just kind of like started hanging out like really closely, like kind of like just hanging out, just us two, like at that night with everyone else, but like we were kind of like isolating ourselves.
Oh, we went to a party.
Yeah,
that's what you're talking about. And we ended up literally staying up the entire night.
Yeah, we stayed up the entire night,
but we didn't kiss. Like,
and we cuddled and didn't kiss or anything, and it was just like a good night. We watched the sunset that morning.
We did. We watched the sun come up.
And then after that, we went to the movies the next day.
The next day, he asked me to the movies.
And
we went and saw Bad Grandpa.
Kissed for the first time. And then the next weekend, it was Friday, and I was leaving to Jamaica.
We went and saw the Hunger Games.
And we went and saw the Hunger Games, and I was in trouble because I was supposed to be home at 10. And
it was already like midnight.
Like, yeah, 11. And so, but I didn't really care because I like already in my head like was gonna ask her out, and I was like, okay, well I don't even care like what's going on over there. So like we like got to her house, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it, but I was like still super nervous.
We were literally standing outside of the car forever. I was like, it's cold, like good night, I'm gonna go to bed. And he was just like, no.
I was like just hugging her, and I was like, don't leave. And I was like, all right, fine, I'm gonna do it. So like
he was
I was like, oh, so like what did I say? I was like, so what do you what do you say we like, or what do you think about like us going out? What do you think about us going out, or like us? She's like, who? Me?
I was like,
and I was like, no, the tree over there. I was like, really?
Guys,
yes,
I literally was, you. I had no idea. I was straight up like, me? Like, you want to date me?
And so, like, okay, so get this. She didn't even say yes. She was like, I don't know.
I was like, I don't know. Do you want to?
And I was like, oh shoot, she's not gonna say yes.
And I liked him, but I wasn't like,
and she was like,
I love this guy.
I don't know. So I was like, oh, it's fine, like, not a big deal. And so like, as I'm walking her like down the driveway to her house, I was like, all right, well, you gotta kind of like let me know, like, yes.
I literally did not give him an answer for like 5 solid minutes.
Just so I could know what the heck I'm doing, you know. And she's like, okay, yes. And I was like, oh. And then literally, but like she says this as the garage doors like closing.
Like, okay.
She's like, okay, fine, yeah. And then the garage door shut and I was like, wait, what?
And then he left for a week to go to Jamaica. So here, my new boyfriend leaves me. I was like, he just did that because he didn't want me to do anything when he was in Jamaica.
Well, it worked, so.
There was a lot of guys after me at that time, by the way.
You're so tough. But yeah,
There
so
really was,
that's
though.
basically like how we met. And then.
No, but it was really funny because I reluctantly said yes because this was our senior year of high school. So I knew I was going to college. I was gonna go to San Diego and he didn't know what he was doing. So I was like, I'm not gonna go to college with a boyfriend, like, no.
And she met me and she was like, ooh.
No, even the entire time.
I can't lose this.
It's not true, that's not true. And then so I was like, yeah, it's fine. Like, cause it was November of senior year. So I was like, we still have a while. Like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then we just ended up, we had a great year. We had so much fun. I don't know, we just really worked. And then, and then when I was leaving for college, you remember how like, I was like gonna break up with him.
She wasn't.
Yes,
She
I was.
was
You
like-
don't remember that
she
time?
was like,
I was
oh.
so not sure. I was like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't really, I really like you. But I was like, but I also don't want to go to college with
She
a boyfriend.
wanted to
Like,
rage.
I don't want to be that
She
girl.
wanted to rage. She wanted to be like, oh my god, I don't have a boyfriend. I'm gonna like hook up with a bunch of dudes.
Okay, that's not what no. I just was like, I don't know, I need the whole like college experience. Yeah.
Hook up with a bunch of dudes.
It's not true. Stop, seriously stop.
Okay.
Cause it's different. I'm in college. It's different having a long distance relationship in college. But so anyway, obviously we stayed together and it all worked out. I mean, it was rough. Freshman year was kind of rough of college because I don't know.
Because London didn't really want
I
me
was just
around.
meeting so many new people and like if you go to frat parties, which I went to frat parties, like you're not allowed, like boys aren't allowed in frat parties unless you're in the frat. Like it's really gnarly down here. So I was like, I want to go to a party and he was like, I want to come down and see you. And I was like,
She didn't really want me to come around that much.
so freshman
because-
year was rough.
So she could party.
That's not true. Oh my god.
You
Anyway,
just told them exactly. You were like, I want to go to a party.
I just wanted
Yeah, I
to
wanna
hang
come
out.
around.
All my new friends were going out. I had new friends that I wanted to keep and everything. So anyway, freshman year was a little rocky, but I mean, look at us now. We're 3.5 years later and we're still, it's pretty crazy. Like I never in a million years thought that we would last this long.
What do you know?
I'm sorry, but
We'll see
We make
where
a
we
good
go
team.
from here because now that I've heard her conversation, we might have to have a talk.
nothing we have never talked about. So shut up.
All right, so that is basically how we met.
But no, wait, by the way, it's just crazy. My family loves him. They call him Saint Nick. Nick can't do no wrong. All my roommates love him. Like, it's crazy. Every time I want to complain about one little thing, they're like, oh, shut up. Like, it's Nick. Like, you cannot complain. Like, it's crazy. So I'm lucky and I realize that, okay, I don't know.
If she ever lets me go, ladies, let me know.
Really? This is our story time how we met video and you're gonna advertise yourself? Really?
All I'm saying is,
Oh my God.
I love
I'm
her
just saying
very
how much I
much.
appreciate you.
I'm just saying I love her very much. And it's been a great 3.5 years, basically.
It's been a great 3.5 years and we'll see where it takes us.
Well, obviously, if the vlogs don't keep going, then you know we're not.
And our weekends is
Yeah,
over.
it'll be end weekends, and Nick will be skyrocketing through the.
Hope you guys like this video. We just, I don't know, we thought maybe we'll like share our life with you guys a little more. Cause you guys, I mean, we were together.
For a long time.
No, that's not, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just thought we'd give you a little background. If
Yeah.
you like these, yeah, maybe we'll do more story times. Kind of cool.
I don't know, we'll figure it out. We'll try to get up more subjects to come up with to do story time.
Yeah, like stories.
But
Hope you guys like this
hope
video.
you guys like this video. Hit the like button. Not sure which one. I still have to figure it out which way I gotta point on the camera. It's
my
either
God, just
there
stop.
or
Just
it's
stop.
there.
Just stop.
But hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you
We'll
guys
see you
for
guys next
watching.
time and peace out, guys.
Bye, guys.